10,000 women admit what they crave in bed, but are too shy to ask for. Let's be real, women rarely get what they really want in bed. And it's not because they don't crave it. In fact, it's something that 10,000 women have quietly admitted. Yet most men have no clue about the twist. It's not some fantasy or wild request. It's a craving so intimate it's almost never spoken of. What's the real key to unlocking it? Stick around, because you're about to find out what women actually crave. But don't ask for point 1 present participation. Your full, undistracted attention. Let's start with something simple yet powerful. Your full attention when she's in the moment with you. The one thing that stands out more than anything is not just how well you perform, but how much of yourself you actually show up with. That means no distractions, no checking your phone, and definitely no thinking about the game or work emails. It's not just about physical presence. It's about emotional and mental presence. It's the ability to be with her in that moment, fully engaged. That's what makes intimacy feel real and not just a routine. But here's the thing, many men get this wrong. They think that just because they're physically there, the job is done. She might be enjoying the physical connection. But what about the emotional? Women crave connection, and that means engaging with them, beyond just what's happening in the moment. Too often the attention is split. Phone in hand, mind wandering. Imagine this. You're both in bed, but you're already halfway through tomorrow's to-do list in your head. Do you think she's not picking up on that? The trick is in the details. When you look her in the eyes, when you show that you're truly there, it creates a bond that goes beyond just physical pleasure. Women notice when you're present. It's a subtle thing that builds trust and makes her feel valued. So here's what you can do next time. Put your phone on silent, be in the moment with her. Focus on the experience on her. That's the level of attention that deepens intimacy and builds connection. Yes, it takes a bit more focus. But trust me, it's worth it. Your full participation isn't just about her. It also helps you create a connection that's more fulfilling for both of you. And when you do this, it's like everything else falls into place. You're not just satisfying a need, you're building something much more meaningful. Point to confident direction, knowing what you want without aggression. Confidence in the bedroom is magnetic. Women love a man who knows what he wants. But here's the key, it's about knowing how to express that without crossing the line into aggression. Confidence doesn't mean being dominant or pushy. It's about clear, assertive communication that invites her into the experience. A lot of men get this wrong by either being too passive, leaving her to guess what they want, or on the flip side, being overly demanding as if that's a sign of strength. The truth is, confidence is in how you express your desires, not in trying to control the situation. Imagine guiding her, gently showing what you enjoy, without being forceful. A simple "I love it when you do this" or "that feels amazing" does wonders. It creates a sense of shared intimacy, not one-sided command. This approach works because it balances desire with respect. Women appreciate direction when it's clear and considerate. It's not about making her feel like a checklist to be ticked off. It's about creating a space where both of you feel comfortable to explore. The beauty of confidence here is that it allows you to lead with clarity, while also ensuring she feels empowered, not pressured. Point 3, verbal affirmation. Whispering what you appreciate in the moment. There's something incredibly powerful about verbal affirmation. In the middle of intimacy, it's not just about "you're beautiful" or "you're amazing," though those matter too. It's about speaking in the moment acknowledging her presence, her efforts, and the experience you're sharing. The right words whispered at the right time. Create a sense of closeness and make her feel truly appreciated. Here's the catch. Many men skip this part, thinking silence is golden. But what actually happens is, the lack of verbal connection can make things feel distant, even though you're physically close. Women thrive on being told what they mean to you, not in grand gestures but in quiet, specific words that express how she makes you feel right then. Instead of just thinking, "This feels great," say it out loud. "I love how you feel when you're close to me," or "The way you move drives me wild." These aren't just compliments. They're affirmations that she's seen. She's valued the benefit. She's not only getting reassurance, but it also deepens the emotional connection, reinforcing the bond between you and the payoff. A level of intimacy that goes far beyond the physical. Point 4, post-climax intimacy. The cuddle, the whisper, the sustained connection. Intimacy doesn't end when the physical part is over. In fact, some of the most powerful moments happen right after. This is when she feels most connected, when she craves that extra closeness. It's the cuddle, the whisper, the soft touch that says, "I'm still here with you." But here's where many men go wrong. They assume the job is done. Once they've reached climax, they turn over, pull away, or retreat into their own thoughts. This moment of withdrawal, though seemingly harmless, can create a sense of disconnection. She might feel like the closeness is gone, like she's been used rather than cherished. Instead, take a few extra moments. Hold her, whisper something sweet, or even just tell her how much you enjoyed the moment. Stay physically close because that lingering touch speaks volumes. The benefits it reassures her, deepens your bond, and makes her feel wanted even after the physical moment has passed. It also strengthens trust and emotional intimacy, creating a deeper connection that will last long after the moment fades. These small gestures make a huge difference in how she experiences your relationship. Point 5, a sense of safety. The freedom to be vocal and expressive without judgment. For many women, feeling safe to express themselves during intimacy is paramount. They need to know that they can be vocal. Whether it's sharing their desires, exploring new things, or simply reacting to the experience without fear of judgment. A safe space is one where she feels comfortable being herself, without holding back or worrying about how she'll be perceived. The common mistake here: many men unintentionally create an atmosphere where silence or embarrassment rules. They either shy away from discussing what they want, or shut down their partner's expressions, thinking it's awkward or unnecessary. This leaves her feeling repressed and disconnected from the experience. What you can do is create a space where she feels free to speak up. Encourage her to share what she likes, what feels good, and even what she wants more of. Affirm her desires. This openness doesn't just enhance the experience. It builds trust. She'll feel like she can truly be herself around you, without holding back the benefit. A richer, more fulfilling connection where both partners feel heard, respected, and deeply bonded. Point 6, exploration. Beyond the obvious, patience and curiosity about her entire body when it comes to intimacy. It's easy to focus on the main areas, the spots everyone expects. But what many men miss is the magic in exploring the less obvious places on her body. The shoulders, the back of her neck, the inner wrists. These areas are often just as sensitive and can create a whole new level of connection. Too often men rush to the climax, focusing only on the well-known pet easy spots. But this approach misses out on the deeper layers of intimacy. It's not about how quickly you get to the goal, but about how deeply you engage along the way. When you take your time moving slowly and attentively across her body, she'll feel your curiosity and care. Not just physical urgency. Patience and curiosity here go a long way. Try exploring those less touched areas with the same passion and intent. It's a gentle journey, one where you pay attention to every reaction. What's the result? She feels truly seen, and the connection grows far beyond the physical. The benefit is clear: a more profound intimacy, and a lasting emotional connection that doesn't end with the obvious. Point 7. Unhurried appreciation. Making her feel truly desired. Not rushed intimacy is about more than just the act itself. It's about how you make her feel throughout the entire experience. One of the most powerful ways to connect with her is through unhurried appreciation. Take your time to let her know she's desired, not just in the heat of the moment, but in every step leading up to it. Women want to feel like they're not just a means to an end. They want to be cherished and savored. The problem many men face is rushing through the process, focusing on the finish line rather than enjoying the journey. This can make the experience feel transactional, like something to get through rather than something to enjoy together. Instead, slow things down. Compliment her genuinely, not just on her appearance, but on the little things: how she makes you feel, how her touch sends a wave through you. When you give her this unhurried attention, she feels like she's more than just a momentary desire. She feels like she's someone who's truly wanted. The benefit: not only does it make the experience more intimate and emotionally fulfilling, but it deepens the trust and connection, allowing both of you to fully appreciate each other. Bonus point: the brain is the most powerful erogenous zone. Here's a bonus point that'll change the way you approach intimacy. The brain is the most powerful erogenous zone. Yes, it's not just about physical touch. It's about stimulating her mind. The right conversation, a bit of intellectual chemistry, or even creating anticipation, can be just as powerful as any physical touch. In fact, for many women, their greatest arousal begins with what's happening between their ears, not between their sheets. Many men focus too much on the obvious physical cues, her body, her responses, but forget that the mind can be just as, if not more important. This is where imagination, humor, and emotional connection come in. Engaging her intellectually, making her feel special and valued in conversation, can heighten physical attraction. When you engage her mind through thoughtful conversation, shared laughter, or even gentle teasing, you open up an entirely new realm of connection. The benefits: a deeper bond, more meaningful intimacy, and a sense of emotional security that enhances the physical experience. So next time, remember, it's not just about the body. Stimulate her mind and the rest will follow. Thank you for sticking with us through these insights. If you found this helpful, be sure to check the links in the description for all the resources we mentioned. And as a thank you for watching till the end, leave a quick, simple comment. Just one word, and let us know you're part of this community. Remember, these tips aren't just about impressing her. They're about creating deeper, more fulfilling connections. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who'll benefit from it. We've also got a recommended video on your screen that's worth watching next. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for being here.